So she deals a whole bunch of damage, well actually a decent amount of damage at 240, but then it is also increased by Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're doing a brand new hero breakdown on Lady Gaga. It's Jester's costume. What is going on here? I don't know. It looks like a lot, and I don't know what's going on. She's got 706 on her attack, 757 on her defense, and 1511 on her health. Statistically, her attack power is not that great. Defense is pretty alright, and she's got pretty sweet health total. She is running at slow speed. She is a costume, which means that she gives you a bonus. You get an attack bonus of 5%, defense bonus of 5%, health bonus of 10%, and mana bonus of 5%. And what that means is once you get the costume, once you level it all the way up, you and the costume, both the regular version, they are going to be getting those bonuses. So make sure you level them up if you're going to be using the regular version. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a turn-based dark fantasy RPG. If you want a huge head start in Raid, all you got to do, click on the link in the description. If you're a new player in the next 30 days, you will receive 1 clan boss key, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP boost, 5 mystery shards, 50 gems, 50,000 silver, and 1 free epic champion. Shaman, all your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. As far as her hero special goes, she deals 240% damage to all enemies. The damage is increased by 50% per each dead ally. The caster gets plus 24% mana regeneration for 3 turns. So she deals a whole bunch of damage, well actually a decent amount of damage at 240, but then it is also increased by 50% per each dead ally. So if you've got only 4 characters on the field, she's going to be dealing 290%, and obviously going all the way up to where you're at 390? What's that, 4? I can't math. 440? 440? That's a lot. Yeah, 440? I'm thinking this through. You have 440 up to a single target. So when she's going off, it's going to be quite a bit, honestly. It's kind of a weird rendition of herself, because the regular version obviously was pretty decent because of the blind. Now it's slow speed, dealing 240%. Now you're considering at 4 characters dead, it's kind of close to what Kill Hair does. Kill Hair does a little bit more, and then you're going up if 3 are dead. But I feel like you're almost ahead at that point. So I don't know, kind of an interesting character. So with this version, she's using wizard class emblems, which doesn't really help her out too much. But if you're throwing emblems on her, I would definitely focus on her attack power. It's pretty bad. So go the normal attack, defense, health is going to be your prioritization. And then also making sure you click on any mana ones that go through. That'll be really, really important for you. When we take a look at what she does against a Titan, she is going to get a B-. Obviously, it's 706. It's really pathetic. It's not that great on attack power, especially for a 5-star. I'm not appreciating that at all. That's why you're going to get the B-. Obviously, you're not going to be having dead enemies on the field. Probably not that great. Maybe the only consideration is you're going to be gaining mana to just deal damage. I don't recommend using this character at all on Titans. It's not going to help you out. Now, when we take a look at what she does on offense, she is going to get a B+ grade there. Because I think that you could kind of utilize her to really deal a lot of damage. So maybe if they've got a character dead, or you could possibly pair her with like Jackal or White Rabbit to where you're dealing kind of damage to all. I'm not really a big fan of her running at slow speed. So I think that there is that factor there. And it is important to know that the dead allies are allies in general. This doesn't count toward minions or anything like that. So keep in mind that the full hero has to be completely dead for it to increase the amount of damage. So she is going to get a B+, serviceable, but probably not my first choice. Now, when we take a look at what she does on defense, she is going to get a B as far as the tank grade goes. Obviously, with her running at slow speed, she can take a beating at her defensive stats at 757 and her health at 1511. So she is kind of positioned to do well, but I don't know as to if she's going to be super mega relevant in terms of dealing a whole bunch of damage. When you just have better characters that are out there that deal more damage and they are running at faster speeds than her. So I'm not a big fan, but I guess she could be used. She is going to get a B grade there. Now, when we get into the flank grade, I think that the flank and the wing might be where she is positioned. Flank, potentially, you know, there are characters that might be dead by the time she goes off, and she's kind of taken quite a bit of beating. So maybe that's a good position for her. I do like that she is also gaining mana. So when she goes off again, it's going to hurt a lot. You really don't want this character to be going off multiple times because your whole team is probably just going to die. So she is possibly in that position, but I don't really like her speed being at slow. So that's why she's going to get the B+ grade there. Now in the wing, again, another thing that I think to be considered in the flank, with her being all the way in the very far corner, possibly some dudes are dead, and she's going to go off and it's going to hurt quite a bit. So overall, defensively, she is going to get a B+. I think that there is some merit to be using her, especially if she's going off later in the game, and it could be quite devastating. Now, when we take a look at her weekly raid grade, she is going to get an A on rush attack, obviously with her running at very fast speed, dealing 240% damage to all enemies, and then also increasing and gaining mana. Yeah, she could be pretty much used there. I don't know as to if it's an A+. I think I might like the regular version. Just blinding everybody might be a little bit more of a potential and kind of an issue. But I do think that she deals quite a bit of damage, so she is going to get an A grade. On buff, she is going to get a B. She doesn't really help out too much. Obviously, she sets herself up to give herself some mana regeneration, so she does have a buff there. But with her running at slow speed, I'm not really seeing it too much to be that impacting. I think you can just pick some better characters. On Bloody Battle, she is going to get an A grade. Obviously, she takes advantage of more dead enemies. She's dealing more damage. So I think that she could be used there. She doesn't really get much higher of a grade because she is running at slow speed. So she is going to get an overall grade of a B+. I think that that might be giving her a little bit of credit. But still, once she goes off multiple times, it's going to be quite a factor. I think that that's probably pretty fair for her to be in that position. Let me know in the comments. Is this right? Is this wrong? What do you guys think? Have you leveled her up? I appreciate all the support. Thanks so much. I'll check you out on the next one.